A single golden eagle rides a thermal above the frozen tundra, wings barely moving, eyes locked on a patch of disturbed snow below.
Beneath a low ridge, a mother Arctic fox has just tucked her 4 kits into the entrance of their den. She cannot see the eagle yet, but she can feel that something has changed. The kits are 7 weeks old enough to leave the den, not old enough to survive what is circling above them. She tries pacing the den entrance, herding the kits deeper inside. It buys her seconds, not safety. She tries digging a second exit at the back of the den. The permafrost fights back, hard as stone. And in the Arctic, what you cannot see is usually what kills you. The eagle drops lower. 200 meters, then 150. Its shadow has not yet touched the den, but its intention is already written in the angle of its wings praejon, flattened, focused, ready to fold. Then, from a lone spruce half a kilometer away, a raven lifts off.
It does not fly toward the fox by accident. Ravens in this region have learned something over generations.
Where there is a fox kit, there is often a fox kill nearby. Scraps, bones, leftovers too small for the fox to bother defending. The raven has followed this family before. It knows this den. It knows this mother. And ravens have something the fox does not. A wide, high vantage point, and eyes built to catch the smallest disturbance in open sky. The raven sees the eagle first. What happens next is not planned, and it is not accidental either. It is a pattern repeated so many times, across so many Arctic seasons, that it has become almost a rule of survival out here. The raven begins to call, not its usual low croak. Foxes across this region have learned to listen for exactly this sound. It costs them nothing to react to a false alarm.
Every muscle tenses. The silver fox has heard something. Now she must protect her kits.
She cannot see the eagle, not yet. But she does not need to. She flattens her body low against the snow, the fox equivalent of vanishing, and lets out a short bark toward the den. The kits, still small enough to obey instinct over curiosity, the fox trades nothing but tolerance, the acceptance of a noisy black bird overhead as a cost worth paying.
For information it cannot gather on its own. Neither animal understands this as an alliance. But their bodies act as if it is.
The raven circles tighter now, diving close to the eagle's flight path, screaming with every pass.
Golden eagles do not fear ravens. But they do notice them pied. Every dive is a distraction.
It is no longer approaching quietly. It is approaching into noise, into visibility, into a mother fox that is already braced. Suddenly, the eagle folds its wings and drops. The stoop is fast, faster than anything on the ground could outrun in open terrain. Talons extend. The wind screams past 6-foot wings compressed into a falling blade. The mother fox does not run. The raven dives directly into the eagle's flight path, forcing a break, a half-second flinch in the larger bird's line. That half-second is enough. The eagle's talons strike snow instead of fur. It overshoots the den by less than a meter, wings hammering the air as it fights to regain lift. Before its own momentum drives it into the ridge, the mother fox is already moving, not away, but toward the den entrance. Body low, assesses the cost of a second attempt. A mother willing to fight. A noisy raven still shrieking overhead. And an element of surprise it can never get back. It does not attack again.
Within a minute, the eagle is a shrinking shape against the pale sky, riding a thermal north, toward easier ground.
The tundra goes quiet.
The mother noses each of them gently, checking, counting, the way she has done every day since they were born.
She lies down at the den entrance. Her breathing slows. Her eyes go half closed, though her ears never fully stop listening. Above, the raven settles back onto its spruce branch, preening, waiting sap for a scrap. For the Arctic fox, this is survival she could not have managed alone. A warning system built from a bond she never chose but has learned to trust. For the raven, it is an investment in a future meal, paid for in nothing more than a few loud calls at exactly the right moment. And for the golden eagle, it is a lesson written into instinct. Some hunts are lost not to strength but to the quiet chance that's out here, no single animal survives on its own senses alone. A fox cannot see the sky the way a raven can. But together, for a few critical seconds, they become something and neither one is alone. Perhaps that is the real lesson of the tundra, that survival rarely belongs to the strongest creature in the story,
but to the ones willing to listen to a voice that isn't their own.